Hi everyone. Hello. We are live right now. I'm just waiting to see people joining. Let's get like a few people to join in and we will start off for today. Okay, we have one person. One person just joined us. Hello. Oh, Christina. Oh, hi. Hello, Christina. How are you doing? Thanks for joining us. Oh, wow. We have like 13 people who just joined. Christina, how are you? Thanks for joining. So, today we are going to be starting off. So, guys, if you're a subscriber, can you indicate by waving I'm a subscriber? Oh, if you're a subscriber, can you indicate by waving? I said it earlier that I was going to come on live today and we will be discussing a topic. Susan is asking, said, hi, where are you from? Oh no, I'm not from America. All right, let's not get distracted. Today's topic that I'm going to be speaking on is fleeing from temptation. Yes, fleeing from temptations. If you are a subscriber, you would be aware that I posted this, like few days ago that we will be discussing this topic today. A few weeks back, I came online for a meet and greet, and then hi, it's Lord. It's okay, it's Ford. Hi, how are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Are you a passerby or a subscriber? Please indicate. All right, so let's get right into business. So today's topic is fleeing from temptation. That is our topic today, fleeing from temptations. So I wrote here, I said, so what is temptation? What is temptation? Temptation can come in different ways. It can come as anger. It can come as offense. It can come as the quest for money, material things. It can also be sexual immorality. Yes. Temptation can come in different ways. It can come as offense. People can offend you left, right, center. Offenses will be coming. It can come as anger. It can come as, the quest for money and material things, or sexual immorality. Yes, you can be tempted. Yes, you can be tempted, yes, with these things. It's very possible. Now I wrote, how do you flee from these temptations? I'm going to focus on 5 points. Yes, I'm going to focus on 5 points. Now, number 1, I said set boundaries. Set boundaries. How do you set boundaries? For instance, as a child of God, a true child of God, there are friendships or things you should not entertain, no matter how enticing they may seem. As a true child of God, if you're a true Christian and you say, okay, I'm a true Christian, you yourself, you know that there are some relationships, there are some friendships or things you should not entertain, no matter how enticing they may seem. Even the Bible said, flee. Yes. There are places you shouldn't be seen. There are people you should avoid by all means. If you want to flee from temptation, you must be able to set boundaries. Very important. Number 2, I wrote, stay grounded and disciplined. Stay grounded and disciplined. Let your no be no and let your yes be yes. You must stay grounded and disciplined. For example, I said you are single. For example, you are single and you have vowed to practice sexual purity. Then boom, there comes someone who wants to pressure you into breaking that decision. Someone who wants to pressure you into changing your mind. The Bible said flee. This is not a matter of prayer. Some people will tell you, pray about it. There are some things that you need to flee. You need to run. You need to run. It's not a matter of prayer. Hey, God. It's not a matter of prayer. You need to flee. Flee. There are times you need to flee. You need to discipline yourself. Stay grounded. You need to run. And I said there are times when God expects you to use the power of your will. God gave everybody the power of will. The power of will. You have the will to say yes to some things, and you have the will to say no to some things. So God gave you the power of will. It's in your hands. You have the power to say yes to that thing, to that temptation. You also have the power to say no to that temptation. So if you give in to that temptation without fleeing, you did not run, you didn't avoid it, you didn't try to avoid it, you stood there, you did not run, you didn't flee. That temptation, you will be a victim of that temptation. Are you seeing it now? Because you didn't use your power of will to say, no, I will not do this. No, I will not engage in such. Are you seeing it now? And so God expects us to use the power of will You must discipline yourself. You must know when to say no, and you must know when to say yes. And let your no be strictly no. Let your yes be strictly yes. And I wrote, if that thing is destructive and you know it, run away. Don't wait. Don't wait to know what next. Just flee. Flee. That was what the Bible said. Look at Joseph in the Bible. He fled from Potiphar's wife and left his coat behind. He fled. He fled. Forgive my English. He fled. He ran away and he left his coat behind. There are some things that we should run away. There are some things we should avoid as a true Christian. There are some things you are not supposed to be seen doing. There are places you are not supposed to be seen. There are people you are not supposed to be mingling with. And you know this. But because you have refused to use the power of your will, you have refused to set boundaries, you have refused to stay disciplined, you are engaging in them. Number 3, I said build mental capacity. Number 3, I'm talking about fleeing from temptation. In case of those that are just coming in, I'm talking about fleeing from temptation. And I said, how do you flee from temptation? Number 1, I said set boundaries. Number 2, I said stay grounded and disciplined. And I said temptation can come in different ways. Temptation can come as anger. It can come as offense. It can come as offense. It can come as the quest for money and material things or sexual immorality. Yes, you can be tempted with money. Your let me say, your hunger for money can make you be tested. Can make you be tempted with money. You can be tempted with money. Are you not aware? You can be tempted with money. You can be tempted with material things. It's possible. It happens. You can be tempted with sexual immorality. Yes. You can be tempted with anger. Do you not know? You can be tempted with anger. For example, someone might just come and you will just want to flare you up. Do you not know? Do you not know? Anger is a temptation. You can be tempted with anger. You can be tempted with offense. People can just come and they will be offending you. Offense will be right, left, center. Anywhere you turn, offense. Yes, they are temptations. Yes. This is just to know your reaction, what you will do next when you get offended or if you will get angry. These are temptations. It comes in different ways. Yes. And I said, number 1, set boundaries. Number 2, build mental. Number 2, stay grounded and disciplined. Then number 3 is build mental capacity. This one is very important. I wrote, there are people who are extremely manipulative. Yes. Have you come across such people? My goodness. Manipulation from the pit of hell. They will twist your mind to the point where you won't know what is truth or a lie anymore. There are people that are so manipulative. My goodness, they are manipulators. They will twist your mind. You won't know what is truth again. You know what is a lie again. They are professionals. Yes. And I wrote, they will twist your mind to the point where you won't know what is truth or a lie anymore. Very deceptive people, full of lies. They will draw you into temptation. If you do not build your mind, you need mental capacity. See, it is only mental capacity that will make you to be able to withstand manipulation. Yes, because some people that are manipulated, they work with the mind. They work with the mind. Yes, that is their target, your mind. If they can be able to cajole you mentally, they will have you at the palm of their hands. Yes. And so you must build mental capacity, be able to withstand this kind of manipulative people. You must be able to you must be able to build mental capacity. Yes, you must be able to build your mind. And I wrote, you will always come across them in life. So build yourself mentally so you can be able to withstand their manipulative strategies. They will draw you into temptation if you do not build your mind. Mental capacity. Number 4, I wrote kill emotions. This is another way to flee from temptation. Number 4, kill emotions. Kill emotions. Now, this is very important. If you want to flee from temptations, toss your emotion into the bin, else it will become your downfall. Yes, emotions can make you do things that you're not supposed to do because you weren't thinking. Yes, you weren't thinking. And then you do things out of emotion, then later you begin to regret. For instance, you know you are not supposed to do a particular thing, or you're not a particular place, but because your emotions is driving you went ahead with your decision. You were tempted and you fell, and you are a victim because you refused to run. You refused to flee when you had to flee. You followed your emotions, and now you are a victim. You are a victim of circumstance. Yes, because you followed your emotion. You were deceived by your emotion. Yes. If you must flee temptation, you must be able to kill emotions. Number 5, build spiritual capacity. You see this one? This one is very, very, very important. Build spiritual capacity. If you want to overcome temptations, you must be able to build spiritual capacity. Now, many people don't build themselves spiritually. Yes, many people, they don't build themselves spiritually. They despise the spiritual. They are too casual with spiritual things. Many people don't know that building spiritual capacity sharpens their discernment. And discernment helps you detect temptations and the capacity to flee from them when they come. A lot of people don't know that building spiritual capacity helps you to detect temptations when they come. You'll be able to see it for what it is. Yes. A lot of people don't know that. Building spiritual capacity, it helps you to run away from temptation. In fact, at first, it helps you to detect it. Once it comes, you know it. You detect it immediately that, okay, this is a temptation, and I'm not going to be a partaker of it. And then what do you do next? You flee. You avoid it. You run away from it. But a lot of people don't like to build their spiritual capacity. They despise the spiritual so much. They don't want to get involved with spiritual things. They say spiritual people do too much. Yes. They say we carry God for head. And that is why some of them are falling into temptation every day by day by day, because they have refused to take a step. They have refused to build themselves spiritually, to build spiritual capacity. That's why you see someone every day, the person is falling into one temptation or the other, is always a victim of circumstance, because they have refused to build themselves, to build their relationship with God. When I mean building spiritual capacity, I mean building a relationship with God. That is what I mean. So someone doesn't get me wrong. I mean building a relationship with God. Because when you build your relationship with God, your discernment will begin to sharpen. The Spirit of God begins to sharpen your discernment. And you begin to see things for what they are. You begin to see things clearly. You begin to detect manipulation very fast. You begin to detect deceit very fast. You begin to detect the temptations when they come. So building spiritual capacity is building your relationship with God so that you can be able to detect temptation when it comes. Yes. And for you to be able to detect temptation, you must be able, your discernment must be at that alert, must be at the highest. And so, this is my last point about fleeing from temptation. Like I said before, temptation can come as anger, it can come as offense, it can come as quest for money, it can come as material things, it can come as sexual immorality. Yes. And the only way to run away from temptation, the only way to avoid temptation is to run, to flee. Flee like Joseph did. You're a married woman. And temptations are coming left, right, and center. And you are tempted to. The Lord is saying, flee. Flee from that temptation. Flee from that temptation. Flee. The solution is flee. Run away from that temptation. It's not a matter of prayer. It's not a matter of prayer. You're a young lady. Okay, this is not part of what I wanted to do this night, but I'm going as the Spirit is leading. You are a young lady, and temptations are coming. Temptations are coming, left, right, center. The Lord is saying, flee. Flee from temptation. Flee from it. Run. Avoid it. That is the only way out. It's not a matter of prayer. Run away. Flee from it. Flee from it. Flee. That is the only way out. Flee from it and build your relationship with God. Because the more you build your relationship with God, step by step, you will begin to grow. And you will begin to detect temptations from afar as they are coming. And you'll be able to overcome them. That is how it works. A walk with God is not overnight. Let nobody fool you. Walking with God is not overnight. It's a step-by-step thing. It's a gradual process. He will take you through all the levels, all the steps. I know someone is saying right now, how do I flee from that? It's so hard. This situation around me is so tough. It's so hard. I have one word for you. Flee. Yes, I'm trying. Continue to flee. Continue to run. Continue to run away from that temptation. Continue to flee from it. Flee from it. That is all I have to tell you tonight. That is my message to you tonight. Temptations are coming left, right, center. As a young girl, as a young guy, temptations are coming. Quest for money, hardship, whatever it is. And you are being tempted to do things that will not please God. You are tempted to deviate. The Lord is saying, flee. Flee from it. Run away from it. It may not be easy. It may not be easy, I tell you. But you must flee. You must run away. You must avoid it. When I say flee, I mean you must avoid it by all means. You must avoid the temptation by all means necessary. Stand firm. That is my word for you tonight. See, as the day goes by, we are going to be discussing I have a whole lot of topics that the Lord has placed in my heart to discuss with you people. And if only you will be willing, if only you will tune in to receive a word from God, you will never remain the same. Because God is surely set to release a word for you. I have a lot of topics to discuss with you, and I will be releasing them one after the other as the day goes by. I come on live every week, once every week, to discuss topics as the Lord leads. And so today's topic was fleeing from temptation. And so next week we will gather here again to discuss another topic as God will have it. So you, under the sound of my message to you today, is no matter what it is you're passing through, no matter the temptations that are coming around you, you're young, hard, things are tough, things are not going the way you would have wanted them to, and it seems like serving God is a disadvantage, and there's a lot of temptation, coming around you. My word for you today is flee. Don't settle in. Don't settle in. Don't settle in. Don't compromise. I don't know who I'm talking to, but don't compromise. Don't compromise your faith for money. Don't compromise your conscience for money. Don't compromise your conscience for acceptability. Let it be God over your emotions. It may not be easy, but stand firm. Because the God who sees, the God who sits in heaven, sees. And He's watching. Do not compromise. I don't know who I'm talking to, but do not compromise your faith. Do not compromise your conscience for the little things, material things, the money, the acceptability, because you want to belong. So you begin to compromise now. You want people to like you, so you begin to compromise. You want people to accept you, so you begin to compromise. Don't do it. And when that temptation comes, you flee from it. It's not a matter of prayer. There are some things that you need to flee from first before you start to pray. When Potiphar's wife came to Joseph, he flee. He left his coat behind. He ran away. Because it's not a matter of prayer. He needed to run away from temptation. These are temptations. So you must flee from every temptation. I don't know what the temptation may be for you, honestly. It may be money. It may be acceptance. It may be material things. But the Lord is saying, flee from those temptations. Don't compromise. This is a word for someone. Don't compromise your faith. Don't compromise your conscience for that temptation. I leave you with this word. And so this is my message for you tonight. And I hope that you learned one or two from this live session this evening. And so if there are no questions, we would call it a day. All right. All right, guys. This is all I have for you tonight. So if there are no questions, I'll be leaving. So thank you for joining us today. We'll be back next week by God's grace with another topic, another impactful life session. So see you next time. Bye, and God bless you. I remain Favy. Bye, God bless you. See you next week.